Welcome to Bill's Bridge class, Sunday, September 8th, 2013, class 156, low-level secondary transfers. We learned way back in May 8th and 9th about the Jacoby transfer and some other bids related to that, such as Smolin, where the one no trump opener ends up being the declarer. The concept is that the strong hand is hidden from the defenders and you must lead into the strong hand. Yesterday we ran into a hand which was a challenge for most players, where you were 5-5 in the majors and your partner opened one no trump. We're going to expand on the concept of transfers today as it applies to one no trump. And I will say off the cuff, it is probably a little more complicated for some beginning players, but see the advantage in it as we go through. Here we go.
Jacoby transfer extensions. Jacoby transfer we covered way back when, and most beginners know Jacoby transfer. Partner opens one no trump, the opponent's pass, and you bid 2 diamonds to show 5 hearts or more, 2 hearts to show 5 spades or more, and partner is expected to bid the next suit. It's a standard Jacoby transfer. You're not promising any strength in particular. You might well pass, but you're just trying to get partner to be the declarer in a major suit. Now what? Well, let's cover standard conventions and then look at a treatment. I agree with some of the treatment, which I'm covering. It comes out in Bridge World of April of this year, and I agree with part of it. I have problems with part of it. You be the judge. Here we go. Traditionally, the rebids are after 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, 2 spades shows an invitational hand with 4 spades and 5 hearts. 2 no trump shows a balanced hand, invitational, and you've already promised 5 hearts. A 3-level bid shows a 4-card secondary suit and is a game force. And there are other responses beyond that, splinter bids, etc., which we've covered before. Here is a treatment that changes the meaning of some of these bids. Let's switch the meaning of the no trump bids and the spade rebids. For example, 2 spades, instead of showing 4 spades, let's show a balanced hand, game invitational. It replaces 2 no trump. And 2 no trump, it shows 4 spades and 5 hearts and invitational. In other words, you're reversing the meaning of 2 spades and 2 no trump. 3 clubs and 3 diamonds retain their previous meanings and their game forcing. 3 hearts is invitational and shows 6 hearts. That's pretty standard. And now 3 spades. 3 spades, game going, balanced hand, Roman key card, Blackwood. That's interesting. Let's keep that in mind. It keeps the bidding low. And what else are you going to do with 2 spades? With 3 spades. 3 no trump. Game force, 5-5 in the major. This is the bid that replaces 3 spades and 3 no are swapped. Now I have an issue with this particular bid, and we'll talk about it later, but it's a game force, 5-5 in the majors. This is a treatment, not mine, but a treatment. 4 spades is a slam invitation balance. It's like 4 no trump, except it shows a balanced hand where 4 no trump is the slam invitation that shows, oh, by the way, I have 4 spades. I have a real problem with the 3 no trump bid, as you'll see. Reverse the meaning of the rebids by responder of 2 spades and 2 no trump. Then what happens after 1 no trump, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, 2 spades? Let's remember that shows a balanced hand in his game invitational. Alert, responder is made a game try with 5 hearts. He's not showing spades. Opener's third bid, and the way to remember it is to think August, like a week 2 bid. 2 no trump shows a minimum hand with 2 hearts. Partner will probably pass. 3 clubs shows a minimum hand with 3 or more hearts. Partner may correct to 3 hearts, most likely. 3 diamonds is a maximum, but only 2 hearts. It's possible your partner may go on to 4 hearts. He may even bid 3 no trump. And 3 hearts shows a maximum with 3 hearts. If you had 4 hearts, you'd super accept, so you shouldn't have 4. Use some other bidding sequences where you have major suits. If you're 5-4 or 6-4 in the majors and have enough for game, use Smolin. We covered that in class 22 on May 8th. If you're 5-4 or 6-4 and invitational, you transfer to hearts and bid 2 no trump with this treatment with 5 or 6 hearts and 4 spades. You bid 2 spades, which is Stamen, then raise if a fit found, or bid 2 spades with 5 spades and 4 hearts. And the issue that I have is with the treatment presented in the Bridge World in April of this year, 5-5 in the majors and cannot force the game, you bid 2 spades and 3 hearts. That's not my choice because there's a problem with it, and we'll see why shortly. I would not do that. I take my chances, and this sequence to me is forcing to game. You may have only 4 hearts, but you probably have 5 from the sequence. If you have only 4, there's another possibility which we covered in another class. Any convention, we need to ask the question, why? What is the benefit? What are the disadvantages? The advantages. Most sequences result in 1 no trump opener being declared. If you end up in a spade contract, that's the concept here where no trump and spades are swapped as to meaning. Second advantage is more accurate bidding and part scores with the august continuation. After 1 no trump, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, 2 spades. Number 3, it allows a low-level Roman keycard Blackwood sequence. After 1 no trump, 2 clubs, 2 hearts, 3 spades. Although I have an issue with this too, I would probably not agree with that. I'd go back to the ambiguous splinter, which is a different animal altogether. The other side of the question is, what are the disadvantages? Well, by their own claiming, it's difficult to show specific sequences below 3 no trump. I don't know how critical that is, probably not. The ambiguous splinter is still available, see class 134, and I like that better. It's my comment. Number 2, allows for opponents to make lead directing double of artificial 2-spade game try. That's possible. That's not a big drawback in my opinion. The third one, the one I have a real problem with, is this particular sequence showing 5-5 in the majors and game 4s. I don't know how to bid it. I don't know what opener is supposed to do. If you're going to play this, I think you need to add some extensions to the bid, such as ask for a void or a singleton, because we'll see in the next hand, which is the example from the day before, I don't know how to bid it, so maybe you can advise me. Hey, we had this hand. I'm open to suggestions of how you bid it. I bid it the way I thought it should be bid in the hand yesterday. But let's use the convention I just presented today. It goes 1 no trump, pass, 2 diamonds, transfer to hearts, and now 3 no trump, which shows 5-5 in the majors and game 4. That's fantastic. But now my question is, what the heck does North bid? What he wants to say is, I like spades, and I prefer spades to hearts, and I really have good support for both suits. But what does he do? Does he cue bid? Clubs? Diamonds? Does he raise spades? Does he jump to 5? I have no idea. I'm at a total loss as to how to bid this hand. I'm open to suggestions.
Here's a summary of this class today from my perspective. I like the concept of swapping spades and no trump bids for spade transfers. Some of the extended parts of the 5-5 I have a problem with. There are other solutions to the problem, such as bidding 3 spades over 1 no trump initially, or other ways of doing this. However, take this or don't take this as you wish. It's up to you. We're going to change the subject completely tomorrow and cover when do you lead trump is critical as a defender. And I'd also ask the readers, please fill out the survey. There's only 10 questions. They're very simple. So far I have one response. That's awesomely terrible.